Hi, my name is Eric and I'm from the Wasteland Warriors. I'm here today to show you how you can make your metallic areas of your costume look rusty. We're going to be using some simple household chemicals to make this boring ass regular washer turn into something way more post-apocalyptic and rusty like this. And then by using white paint and honey, we're going to make it look like it's been shipped and weathered over time with some rust streaks.
And here's the metallic bit and some sandpaper. This metallic bit has some kind of surface finish which will prevent rust, which has to go away. So we're gonna use some sandpaper to just sand it off, and actually have to be pretty careful to get this away, otherwise it will destroy the entire look. So here we go, clean metallic plate ready to be used. And when you have the plate, we're going to mix up the soaking bath for this, which will make it rust. This is hydroperoxide, 3%. You get that at your drugstore. Regular ass apple cider vinegar. Get this from the food store. And of course, table salt. There's a few different mixtures online on this, where you say the different ratios has to be this and that. And actually, to be honest, I tried a few of them. I don't see any difference. I just basically prefer to have more apple cider vinegar than hydroperoxide and just add as much salt as you think will be needed. Then just mix it up and throw your metallic bit in there and let it rest for at least 5-6 hours, maybe more. This has been in for about 6 hours and it has this very nice surface rust. If you want to stop here and just add it to your costume, that could be done, but if you want the shipping effect, we have to add some matte varnish to seal down the rust, otherwise it will be like all over the place. So just matte varnish, let it dry for an hour. When it's dry, you take some honey and apply it to whatever spatula you want, and then you're going to use a sponge. Regular ass kitchen sponge, you just dab it onto the rusty plate, and this will basically be as a masking base, so it will, where the honey goes, the paint will be able to be shipped away and the rust underneath will show through. It's gonna make sense in time. When you're done with that, you will need to get the paint you want. I chose some white primer and just shake that all up and spray over. I sprayed 2 coats with about 1 hour drying time in between. When that is done, you're gonna need like just some hot water and throw your metallic bit in there. The hot water will dissolve the sugar and make the honey, like the mask, disappear and make the rust show through, just like it is here. And you need to just apply a little force and it will start to break up. If you leave it in longer, it's actually gonna be easier, but here I'm just adding a bit more force when I'm removing it. Now I'm going to add a bit more. Still some honey in there, I need to pick it away. I'll be using an X-Acto blade and just add first. I'll add something around the edges because I think it's going to show through more interesting stuff. Here I remove honey. Doesn't show up too good on the camera here, but yeah, it's honey there underneath. And then I add these small interesting details. It tells more of a story, like small scratches and keep going. Once again, less is more. Just add something where it's not too interesting, it's too boring, or yeah, get away the honey. Otherwise it's going to be a very sweet costume. When all is done, I'm going to add the rust streaks, and we're going to use controlled washes. It's very similar to what we did last time. So black acrylic paint and red ochre acrylic paint, just mix it up to get a nice rust finish. Add it to the rust areas. Just, as you see, not too carefully, it doesn't matter. Wash your brush and pull down the pigments from top towards the bottom. As you pull these out, this will create the streak effect. First I wanted to have more of a basic wash here, that's why I dilute it with water, but I will keep going until I'm happy, and less is more, so just start with adding a bit at a time until you're happy. There's no need to rush it now because it's a very quick step, but it's very effective. So adding rust streaks. And remember, this is a pretty small piece. If you add this much detail to all small pieces, it's probably going to be too much. So think about it, plan this in advance too with your whole costume. So here it is. After it's dried, it's going to look something like this. And I added some bolts in the middle because that's basically how I'm going to attach this to an armor.
And that is actually how simple it is to make things look rusty. If you found this video useful, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll be back pretty soon with some more video tutorials. If you want some more post-apocalyptic inspiration, please check us out at Wasteland Warriors on Facebook or Instagram. Until then, over and out!